of the Mauryans? Arthashastra, Kautilya's Arthashastra and Megasthenes Indica. It mentions there. It is about the Mauryan dynasty. The second statement is also correct. Ujjain was an access point to southern India which provided precious stones. Tell me, third statement is correct or wrong? Okay. All the three statements are correct here. Any doubts here in this question? Takshila. Takshashila itself. Takshashila was a university. So Iraq was known for the universities. Then Takshashila in Afghanistan. So through that they would come connect to the Gujarat Rajasthan border. Mauryans were till the Afghanistan also they ruled. Borders. That is now. Pir Panjal race they have to cross and come. Genghis Khan, Khyber Pass. Next question, tell me what is the answer. First, see what is it telling? Earth's twin. Why is Venus called Earth's twin? Very similar. Do you remember the quotes for the planets? How do you remember? Yeah. Tell that. My very educated mother just shows 9. And planets are not there, no? Pluto is not there. Pluto is removed. Just served as noodles. So tell me what's the answer, 11th one? Why C? What is B telling? Isn't it similar? Why B? Why second statement is wrong? Yeah, because it is second in position. After Mercury, there's Venus. So then comes Earth. So the second statement is wrong. You can eliminate all second option and go to the answer. Its shape is very much similar to that of the Earth, and its size is very much similar to that of the Earth. That is 1 and 3 is the answer. C. Any doubts in that? No. Like Jupiter has a ring. Okay, Saturn also has a ring. Its shape is very much similar to that of Earth. See, they're telling Venus is the shape is very much similar to that of the Earth. Yeah, you're right. All the planets are spherical shape, right? They're just comparing Earth and Venus. Okay? Earth is also spherical. Venus is also spherical. Got it? So they're just telling that its shape is very much similar to that of the Earth. Is that statement wrong? Same, right? Spherical. Next question, 12th question. Distance between parallels of latitude decreases towards the pole. Is it right or wrong? Why? Why wrong? Why wrong? Equidistant. But what happens? These latitudes, their sizes differ. Sizes reduce. See, for example, Arctic Circle is only this much, this size. Then this is this much. This is this much. This way. Okay? But the distance remains the same. This distance remains the same. All the meridians of the longitudes meet at a point. Correct? So what is the answer? Both 1 and 2. B, 2 only. Next question, 13. D, why? Midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year in all latitudes. 1 minute. What is the question? This one, no? Okay. The midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year. What did I tell for year that time? Time reference. Got it? And on all latitudes. Extreme. So two extremes in the one statement. What is it? It's wrong. So midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year on all latitudes. Is it true? Like literally? Where is it? Midday sun exactly overhead. Topic of Capricorn. Got it? So second statement, from the equator, the angle the sun rays goes on increasing towards the pole. Is it correct? It decreases because the Arctic gets the slanting rays of the sun. Because sun is like this, the slant rays goes to the Arctic and Antarctic. So this statement is wrong. Answer is D, neither one nor two. Easy, right? 14th one. Temperate zones have moderate temperature when compared to torrid zone due to. Everybody answer. What is the answer? B. See, there's a technique here. Temperate zones have moderate temperature when compared to torrid zone. They're telling, in this type of question, search for a similarity. There's a sun here. Anywhere you can find sun. Okay. These two have sun in it. So, easily we can eliminate these two options. This is called internal similarity. This you'll learn in the further classes for UPSC. Just for your friends. What is the answer? So, you're left with B and D. They are farther away from the sun. That doesn't look logical. So, this is wrong. B is the answer. Got my point? Both has sun. Sun and sun. Easy, right? That's called internal similarity. Next question. What is solstice, equinox, and solstice? What is solstice? Northern hemisphere experiences winter. Southern hemisphere will have summer. That's solstice. Sun's rays directly falls overhead of the Tropic of Cancer is called summer solstice. Same in Tropic of Capricorn is called. When is the date? Summer solstice. Date. When does it occur? June 21st. Summer solstice is June 21st. Okay. Winter solstice, December 22nd. So, what is long and what is short during summer solstice in northern hemisphere? Days are long and nights are short. In which hemisphere? In which hemisphere? Northern hemisphere. Okay. It occurs twice a year. Summer solstice in northern hemisphere, that is on June 21st. December 22nd, there is again winter solstice. That will be in the southern hemisphere. Got it? So we'll solve this. The places beyond the Arctic Circle experience continuous daylight for about 6 months. During winter solstice. They're telling winter solstice. They're telling Arctic Circle. Where is Arctic Circle? Northern hemisphere. So winter solstice. What did I tell? Summer solstice when it occurs? Where it occurs? Summer solstice where it occurs? Northern hemisphere. So they're telling winter solstice and Arctic Circle. They're contradicting, right? Got my point? Summer solstice happens in northern hemisphere. But they're telling winter solstice, Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle is in where? Southern hemisphere or northern hemisphere? Northern hemisphere. So this statement is wrong. This should have been summer solstice for this to be correct. Got it? So one is wrong. Now they're asking which of the following are incorrect. Huh? Yeah. See that this statement is correct. Place beyond the Arctic Circle experience continuous daylight for about 6 months. This is correct. But this has to be summer solstice. Got it? ಇದು June 21st ಆಗೋದು ಆಯ್ತಾ? Oh, you're telling incorrect options. This is an incorrect option. That is right. So we have marked 1 is wrong. This is wrong. We are left with 2 and 3. So which all you can eliminate? Which all options you can eliminate? C and D. Left with 1 and 1 and 3. See whether the second statement is correct. It is summer in the southern hemisphere with longer days and shorter nights. Is this correct? Correct? Why is it correct? Longer days and shorter nights. Okay, summer solstice. Remember, northern hemisphere. Summer solstice, northern hemisphere. Okay, June 21st, summer solstice, northern hemisphere. Winter solstice, December 21, southern hemisphere. In winter solstice, what happens? Sunrays are where the sunrays falls? South. Tropic of Capricorn. So this statement is wrong. So answer is 1 and 3. Got it right? Where does summer solstice occur? Date? 21st June. This winter solstice date? December 22nd or 21st. Depends. When is longest day and shortest night in southern hemisphere? Shortest night. Yeah. Longest day and shortest night in southern hemisphere is which solstice? Winter solstice. Winter solstice has longest day and shortest night in southern hemisphere. Summer solstice has longest day and shortest night in northern hemisphere. Got it? Summer solstice, think only the northern hemisphere. Summer solstice, northern hemisphere. Longest day and shortest night in the northern hemisphere. That is June 21st. Winter solstice, southern hemisphere. Longest day and shortest night in December 21st. 21st or 22nd, depends. Equinox, what is equinox? Equal length of days and nights. When is it? March 21st. There are two types of equinox. One is on March 21st, one is on 23rd September. On this day, there will be equal days and nights. See, next question about equinox. Tell me what is the answer, equinox. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to equinox? First statement, direct rays of the sun fall on the equator. Is it right? Why? On 21st March, it is autumn in the northern hemisphere. What is it in the northern hemisphere? Spring. What is spring? When does spring occur? After winter. After winter, there is spring. When is autumn? After summer. The whole earth experiences equal days and equal nights. Is it correct? About equinox? During equinox, neither of the poles is tilted toward the sun. Correct. Which is the wrong statement? B is incorrect. Got it right? Next question. Consider the following statements with respect to India. E, the first statement, east-west extent of the country is greater than the north-south extent. Is it right? East-west extent. What it should be? Kilometers? From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, it's 3,200 kilometers. Okay, so east-west extent of the country is greater than the north-south extent. It is correct? Is it correct or wrong? North-south extent is 3,200 kilometers. East-west extent is 2,900 kilometers. It extends from Arunachal Pradesh to Kutch. So which is more of distance? North south. North south is 3200. East west is 2900. Next question, next answer. Local time of longitude of 82 degrees 30 minutes west has been taken as the Indian Standard Time. Is it right? Why is it wrong? East. You have to be careful with directions also in UPSC. So answer is, they're asking what? Look at the question. Which of the statement are incorrect? C is the answer. Okay, next question. Tropic of Cancer passes through which of the following states in India? Why C? What you have to eliminate? Manipur is not there. Instead of Manipur, okay. I'll give you a code. Who is ill now? Who is ill? Like, who had a leg fracture recently? Mamta Banerjee. Okay. The code is Rahul. R is for Rajasthan. Rahul. Only R is for Rajasthan. I will give you completely. Then I'll mention the states. Rahul Gandhi. Gandhi ji. Sorry. Rahul Gandhi ji and Modi ji went together to see Mamata Di. So R is for Rajasthan, G is for Gujarat, G in Gandhi Ji is Gujarat, M in Modi Ji is no. Tropic of Cancer passes through Madhya Pradesh. W is West Bengal, T is Tripura, C is Chhattisgarh, M is Mizoram. Don't get confused with Manipur, make it Mizoram. Rahul Gandhi and Modi went together to see Mamta Di. So, Tropic of Cancer, which all? Tell me. Rajasthan, Gujarat, Mizoram. So, how do you remember it? Mamta Di. Okay. So, how many states are there total? 8 states are there. I've given you 7, right? West Bengal, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh. To see Mamta Di, that is also done. Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand. Jharkhand is missing, right? Jharkhand also. Next question. Mamta Di in Jharkhand. So you didn't go to West Bengal. So you can remember this, right? It's easy, right? Code. Next question. Most Upanishads, anyone read? Read, bro. Most Upanishads believe in Atman and Brahman, that is individual and universal soul. Second one is there was a clear social distinction as in Upanishadic thinkers were mostly Brahmins and Rajas. Which of the following statements given before these are incorrect? Okay. First statement. Atman and Brahman. What are Atman and Brahman? What is it? They both, Atman and Brahman, mingle together to form oneness. That is one. Monism. Monistic theory of Atman and Brahman. Okay. So in Upanishad, it is believed that the first statement is right or wrong. Right? Individual and universal soul, Atman and Brahman. So it is right. Second, there is a clear social distinction as in Upanishad thinkers were mostly Brahmins and Rajas. They are telling mostly. Where's the question? Were mostly Brahmins and Rajas. Is it correct? There is a clear social distinction as in Upanishad thinkers were mostly Brahmins and Rajas. Correct? Why? See, there is a clear social distinction as in Upanishad thinkers were mostly Brahmins and Rajas. They are telling mostly. Yeah, there were thinkers like Gargi, Maitreya, all those were thinkers only, right? So they're telling mostly Brahmins and Rajas. Mostly, not all. So mostly the Brahmins and Rajas only were in Vedic times who were there. Brahmins and Rajas ruled, right? Right? So it is correct. This statement is correct because they're telling mostly. Now, if they had given all Brahmins and Rajas were there was a social distinction. Upanishadikas were all Brahmins and Rajas. Then this statement had to be wrong. But they are given mostly. Mostly signifies that only some. Like mostly is 80% of them are Upanishadic thinkers. Okay, and 20% are not. So neither one nor two. They are asking incorrect statement. This statement, they're telling this Brahmins and Rajas were thinkers, Upanishad thinkers. Vedas and Upanishads. Upanishads, you know, right? They are the commentaries of Vedas. So they are telling mostly Brahmins and Rajas were Upanishad thinkers. Mostly, most of them, most of the Brahmins and Rajas were Upanishad thinkers. But there were female thinkers also, like Gargi, Maitreya, all those thinkers. Vasumitra, Jabali. Next question. What is the question? Which of the following organization doing business in India report? What is the answer? What is the answer? Yeah. Doing business in India report. Here. Why? Answer is C. UK India Business Council. There is no explanation for this. Sorry. UK India Business Council. Sometimes, but don't go with this every time. There's some this technique India and India. Sometimes this is a last opportunity. Like if you don't find the answer anywhere for every question, like you have attempted 82, 83, one last option you are left with this. Then you can go for this. Do a question, look at the question, look at the answer. There will be some similarities. If you find some, go for it. Take 50-50 chances. When you have 50-50 chances only. India, India. Next question. What is the next question? Match the following. Who are Grapatis? Grama Bojaka. Grama Bojaka. It's easy, right? Village headman you can match. So, what all options you can eliminate? C and D you can eliminate. You're left with two options. You know, one is C. Now go for the second one. Grahapatis. Grahapatis. Anyone? Okay. You don't know what is Grahapatis. We'll go with this last one. This Z is pronounced as Ulavar. Uluvavaru. Uluvavaru andre yaru? Plowman. Right? 4 is D. 4 is D. 1 is C. Okay? So what you're left with? B is the answer. You need not look at other two options. Uluvavaru is plowman. Z is pronounced as L. See the next question. Sorry, these are not interesting topics, ancient history. Read out, bro. In context of the societal features of ancient India, consider the following statements. The Brahma Bhojaka of a village also had tradition and fascinating powers. Many craftsmen and merchants grouped it into trains which also sometimes served as lamps. Bunch of coins made from metals like gold, copper, lead. Which are the statements given about this art? Okay. Third statement, punchmark coins made from metals, so silver and copper were in use. Is it correct? Third statement is correct or wrong? Why? Why correct? Gupta period, there is copper and silver coins were used. So third statement is correct. Second statement, Srenis were formed. Second statement also is correct. See, in these all options, 2 is common. All of the above also includes 2, right? 2 is common. So without looking at the question, you can mark 2 is correct. Okay? So 2 is correct, 3 is correct. You have to look whether 1 is correct. Grama Bojaka of a village also had judicial and tax collecting power. Who are Gram Bojakas? Village headmen. So what are the duties? Everything. So all of the above is the answer. 1, 2 and 3. Even judiciary. Because they used to solve disputes, no? Now also in panchayats, small disputes, they solve it. Ka panchayats. Shreni is craftsmen, they form guilds, groups. That is Shreni. What is the question? It is everything. Shrenis were like they gave money to all the traders, institutions. Shrenis did everything. The answer is all the above. All are correct. Next question. In the context of Sangam text, the term Movenda referred to the three chiefs Cheras, Cholas, Pandyas. Correct or wrong? Movenda. What is Movenda? What does Movenda mean? Hmm? Movendar is in Tamil it means three chiefs. In the southern region there are only three Chola, Cheras, and Pandyas. They were very powerful. So they are referred to as Movendar in Sangam texts. Silapadikaram and Manimegalai are the texts in Sangam literature. So one is correct. Second statement. Look at the second statement. These chiefs of South India did not have a regular tax collection system. What did they do if they didn't have tax collection system? If there is no tax, how would you like collect? What would you collect from the people? In the Vedic period, we saw cows were given. Cows were given, land was given. Then what were the Cholas and Cheras collecting? Huh? What? Jewels. Okay. You? What, there's no money only. There's no concept of money. What would they collect? Barter system. What would they collect? According to you? There are no regular taxes. Gifts from the people. Whatever people give, they accepted it. Tributes and gifts from the people, from citizens. So, second statement is correct. They did not have a regular tax collection system. They collected gifts and whatever the people gave them. See the third statement. They are also called lords of the Dakshinapata. Who are the lords of the Dakshinapata? Satavahanas. Who were the prominent ruler among them? Satavahanas. Gautamiputra Satakarni. Who is he? Balaya. Okay. So third statement, what is it telling? Lords of the Dakshinapata, who were called the lords of the Dakshinapata? Satavahanas. Here they are telling Chola Chera Pandyas were called the. Is it correct or wrong? Third statement. Wrong statement. So answer is one only. One and two. B. Now look at the 24th question. Sorry, these topics are boring. I'll try to make it more interesting. 24th. Gopika, read out.
With a reference to the consider following statements. One, trade route was the route followed by the Chinese travelers and traders to carry the trade commodities from China to different Asian and West Asian countries. The routes were controlled by Kushanas in India who ruled over northwestern and central India. The traders who traveled around the route used gold coins and paid taxes tributes to the kingdom they were passing through in exchange for significant ease of travel.
Hmm. So, what do you think? What is the answer? A is the answer. Why? Any doubts in this question? Kushanas were ruling in North India, Northwestern, and Central India. So that statement is correct. Third statement: China used Silk Route. Now also they are using OBOR. They're building a Belt and Road Initiative in the same Silk Route. So which empire was there who traveled? They're telling. Read the third statement. Traders who traveled along the trade route used gold coins and paid taxes to the kingdoms. Which were the kingdoms that time during the Silk Route? When the Huns ruled in China, what were the kingdoms? The contemporaries. Indo-Greeks, Parthians, and mainly Byzantine Empire those days. Byzantine. BYZA, Byzantine. Iraq, Mesopotamia, and Turkey region. Next question. To tell about Buddhist council. Tell where the Buddhist council is held. What is the code for that? Do you know the code? Huh? Firstly, first Buddhist council, there will be a Raja. Okay? He'll meet a Rani in second Buddhist council. What is her name? First there will be a Raja. He'll be a Raja Graha. Okay? Second, he'll meet a Rani and second Buddhist council. What will be her name? Her name will be Vaishali. Okay? Second Buddhist council will be Vaishali.